Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we're going to be talking about that damn Ben Simmons again. But before we even get into that, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you guys want to follow us on social media, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Dreamerspro, the name of the channel. Also, if you want to follow me, my name is Charles Tabanzi, C-T-A-B-A-N-Z. Is my handle, and also check out today's full podcast. We have that pinned in the comment section below on Spotify and iTunes. But anyway, enough promotion. Let's get into this thing here. As you guys know, I expect almost nothing from Ben Simmons year in and year out over the last few years. Let me tell you my sentiment about Ben Simmons and how I need you guys to understand how I feel. Do you remember the movie Meet the Effers with oh my God, with De Niro, the other guy, I forgot the actor's name. He has a brother, hilarious guy. But anyway, Meet the Effers, you know the movie, right? There was a scene in that movie when I think he was over at, there was somebody's house and they were having a pool party. Or a pool, not a pool party, a pool, like they were playing pool, volleyball, whatever the hell you want to call it. And they were huddled up in the pool. And Robert De Niro's character was looking and giving out assignments. Okay, you're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And then Greg, he goes, Greg, and we expect nothing from you. That look, that sentiment is me and Ben Simmons together. That's how I feel. Some people feel that is harsh, but I don't think it's harsh, and I'll tell you why. Ben Simmons is a time waster. Ben Simmons went out there and took us all on an emotional roller coaster 2 years ago when he decided that he was ready to leave Philadelphia after he went to the playoffs and was throwing up bricks all over the place. Y'all saw it. No need to go over it again. We're all trying to forget what we saw. I feel sorry, and my sympathy goes out to those Philadelphia natives because y'all had to see it live in front of y'all. So good gosh, you can imagine how they feel. So we know that. Instead of owning up, taking it on the chin with some of the things that his teammate and his coach said, Ben Simmons said, I'm out. I'm done. I'm out of here. He finds a way to get the hell out of there after turning himself into an absolute nuisance with Philadelphia. He gets to Brooklyn. Then he gets there, and the Brooklyn Nets were getting ready to go into the playoffs. So I think they were in the playoffs at that time. And Ben Simmons is there working out, and it's like, man, I'm close. I'm close. He saw those boys go down 0-2. He was like, man, I can't play no more. And we were like, how did you go from I'm close to I can't play no more? Apparently he injured himself and he's gone. He had a back injury, which a lot of us, including Jalen Rose at the time, was asking, well, if this guy had a back injury, how the hell did he pass the physical to get traded? I digress. This is the Ben Simmons way. Ben Simmons goes out there. He plays for the Brooklyn Nets. And to quickly summarize his stats, I'm going to do it quickly because, again, I don't want to bother you guys with these stats because they're just absolutely, I mean, when I say horrendous, they're absolutely horrendous. Ben Simmons, last year, in 42 games, played 26 minutes, scored 6.9 points per game, shot 56.6% from the field, attempting 5.6 shots a game, shot 0% from the three, nothing new there. Shot 43.9% from the free throw line, rebounds, assists. All of those things were down, steals, all of those things were down across the board. Now, there have been some folks out there that have said, listen, I can't stand you, Charleston. Apparently people thought my name was Charleston. I don't know how Charles and Charleston ended up sounding alike. But anyway, there are people out there that don't like the fact that I'm saying this. But the fact of the matter is Ben Simmons was horrendous, and it was like, you don't understand, he was injured. That's what they said. Although forgetting the fact that he was already on a downward trajectory even while he was in Philadelphia. But no issue. No issue. What happened? This morning, I was doing some research, and I came across an article that absolutely floored me after I read the headline. And when I read it for you guys are just not going to believe what this article just started off with. You already know that we're talking about Ben Simmons. So let me just get into the article. It starts off, Ben Simmons committed more fouls than made field goals in the 2022-2023 NBA season. Good Lord. Ben Simmons has fallen from grace. He was the NBA Rookie of the Year in 2018. This was after missing the 2016-17 season, which would have been his first year if he hadn't fractured the fifth metatarsal bone on his right foot. Simmons was looked at as a player similar to LeBron James, thanks to his all-around ability. The one problem is Simmons cannot score like LeBron, and this was proven last season when Simmons committed more fouls than he made field goals. Simmons made 133 field goals last season while committing 139 fouls. This is not what you want from a player who made $35.4 million last season. Who else, truthfully, who else could do what Ben Simmons just did? Who else? Now, the apologists will say, man, you don't know basketball. These are people that ain't coached a damn thing in their life. Man, you don't know basketball. You don't know basketball. You see, because I play basketball, so the way I'm looking at it and the way you looking at it, you seeing that he made more fouls than field goals. But what you don't understand is that if you play basketball, you would understand why he had more fouls. It's like, bro, we know the result. Stop trying to take us around. Some people act like basketball is like we're building rocket ships here. This is the part I don't. Kids play basketball. Kids play basketball. But they're trying to make it seem like this is something that nobody can understand. Not saying that NBA players don't understand. Obviously, it's their job. So obviously they're going to understand it. But to say that you're the only one that understands this. So basically all of us are watching basketball like fools. We're just watching something we can't understand. Cut it out. That's not even it. Let me give you guys some information here why I feel like Ben Simmons is wasting everybody's time. I want to give you guys some info here that is going to astonish you. Ben Simmons has played in the NBA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 5 years this fellow has been in the NBA. Let me give y'all some data here. In the 5 years that Ben Simmons has been in this NBA, with the advent of the three-point shot where teams are averaging over 35 attempts per game because of spacing. We've all heard the importance of being a stretch big. You become more versatile. You can help your team. You can do more things on the court. But these Ben Simmons supporters, they'll come into the community section, twerk it up all over the place, knock over everybody's drinks, and tell us why we don't understand basketball. But they understand it at an intrinsic level. Meanwhile, they're coaching nobody. Ben Simmons in 5 seasons, folks, has made 5 three-point shots in 5 years. 5 years. Let me give you guys some other data. And I'm getting this from basketballreference.com. You're just not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. Get ready for this. Ben Simmons for his career is averaging 56.5% shooter. This is why you guys got to be careful when you're looking at overall field goal shooting percent, because you think, man, this guy's really efficient. Well, he shot 56% from the field. He's better than Kobe. Yeah, you know, there are people that make arguments just on field goal percentage. Yeah, he's better than Kobe. I mean, he's more efficient. I mean, he shot 56.5%, so he's better than Kobe. This is what these people do. Let me give you guys some data. From 0 to 3 feet. Okay, from 0 to 3 feet. Listen to this. Ben Simmons for his career shoots 71.6% from 0 to 3. Dunks, layups. From 3 to 10, he shoots for his career 41%. From 10 to 16, Ben Simmons is a 30.6% career shooter. And from 16 to 3 points, to the 3, Ben Simmons is a 25% shooter. Last year, from 16 to 3, he shot 0%. 0%. The year before that, he shot 50%, which means he must have attempted like 3 shots, or like 4 or 10. The year before that, he shot 0%. This is from 16 to 3. The year before that, he shot 10%. And his rookie season, he shot 39%. 40%. The fact of the matter is simply this. Ben Simmons is extremely talented. He has a lot of physical gifts. He's fast. He's quick. He's an elite defender. Very smart player. But if we're going to be honest, Ben Simmons has not improved his basketball game over the course of his career. And that's the issue. That's the reason why I say that Ben Simmons is wasting everybody's time. He has not been improving. His free throw shooting percentage last year was 44%. 44%. Let me ask you guys a question before we close. Would you say Giannis Antetokounmpo is a much more skilled, I'm talking about skill, a much more skilled basketball player than Ben Simmons? I would say no. I would say no. I would say that Giannis is very, very raw. Not as raw as Ben Simmons, but he's raw. The difference between a Ben Simmons and Giannis is that Giannis is somebody that puts in the work to improve. Let me give you guys some data. Do you know Giannis Antetokounmpo as a rookie averaged the same amount of points as Ben Simmons as a 5-year veteran? Giannis's first year, he averaged 6.8 points per game. That's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He shot 41% from the field. The next year, he scored 12.7 points per game. His field goal shooting percentage jumped by 9. Since his second year in the NBA, Giannis has shot no less than 50% from the field. No less. Giannis, you can see, actually works on his game and he attempts. Giannis is not the only guy that's improved. John Morant, Paul George won the most improved player of the year. Pascal, these are all guys that improved over the course of their careers. They worked on their weaknesses. What has Ben Simmons been doing? Except thirst trapping on Instagram. What has Ben Simmons been doing? So this is my issue with Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons is wasting everybody's time. I even read an article here that I want to quickly close with. It's from the New York Post, and it essentially says, get this, Nets Ben Simmons, I owe it to everybody to regain my all-star form. After swinging from injured to ineffective to absent in a season and a half, Ben Simmons acknowledged he owes to the Nets fans and the fans to get back to his old form. And he said, make of it what you will. I would say the hardest thing was not being able to do your job at the fullest. I never have excuses. All right. I never tried to say anything about different things going on, but I was dealing with an injury at the time, so I did what I could do at the moment, Simmons said. And I owe it to everybody, the fans and everybody, to get back where I need to be. That's what I did this summer to get back. Ben Simmons can go ahead and kick rocks with that statement. Ben Simmons can go ahead and kick rocks. Do you know why? Because over the last 3 years, every single year, Ben Simmons has looked like Kobe Bryant in the offseason. He's looked like Ray Allen or James Harden, shooting jumpers, fading away, hook shots, spin moves. You're like, man, this guy's so good. And then you get to the regular season and then we all looking for him. Ben Simmons needs to go on with that. But I'm going to be waiting for the supporters to come and tell me, oh, you hating on Ben Simmons. Next one, you hating on the black man. That's the next one coming. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm out. Peace.